Green. Tebow. He's running all the way back to the left to the 5-yard line. Stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. The Clippers on the low block, kick out downtown, Yahtzee.
Two pitch, face hit left field. Austin Suchecki gets it done.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Camo with a spectacular play.
Welcome back, everybody, to the campus here at Drake High School, home of the Lady Middies. And for the past few days, it has been home to the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. Jason Robicong, all of the action for you here. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. I want to welcome you all to the highlight guy. We saw the first game here this evening, the preliminary game of a Tingsboro Tigers defeated the Drake Lady Middies, and what was a tightly contested game in the early going, and then the Tingsboro Tigers pulling away. At the end of it, it was the Tigers outscoring the Lady Middies 22-3 in the third frame. And the final score of that one was 53-39. Tingsboro comes away with the victory. The players of the game, the all-tournament team, were Kaylee Meyer for the Drake Lady Middies, as she dropped in 14 points all in the first half. And Alana Anderson for the Tingsboro Tigers. She had 17 in the winning effort. Turn your attention now to the finals of this tournament. It will be the St. Mary's Spartans against the South Community Colonels. We'll first take a look at the South Community Colonels on your screen right now. They are coached by Diego McLean. The assistant coaches are Sam O'Gara and Mary Nugent. Coach McLean has been running this program for the last 4 years. Last year they were 23-2. They lost the state title game to Medfield, but they returned 6 players. Unfortunately, they lost 4 seniors. Their main player, Brian Bisconis, had a terrific preliminary round game, and they'll look for her to kind of continue her scoring ways if this team is to win this tournament title for the second time in 3 years. We'll flip the script over and take a look at St. Mary's out of Lynn, Massachusetts. The Spartans are coached by Jeff Newhall. He has been leading the ship for 20 years. His assistant coaches are Jody Norton, Sherelle Sanders, and Jim Foley. Last year they were 20-7, but they made it to the Division III Final Four, and they look to make a nice run once again. They have some key additions to a team that lost only 1 senior, so they're hoping for big things. They will be looking for some of their really good players. Bella Awumi had 16 points in the preliminary round game, and freshman Charlie Green had 15. So it'll be tough for this South Community Colonel team to try to contain those players. It should be a good one between 2 very good teams. You want to talk about St. Mary's. They won state titles in 2011, 14, 20, 22, and 23. They were state finalists in 2019, and as mentioned, Final Four a year ago. So they are no stranger to postseason success. We'll meet the starting lineups for both teams. We'll start with South Community.
Your starters for Worcester South.
Maria Charlone will get the start for Coach McLean. She had 10 points in the preliminary. Number 10, Gianna Estevez at 5'8", shooting forward. Number 13, Madison Layton, a junior shooting guard at 5'10". She had 9 in the preliminary. Ava McCallum, 5'4", shooting guard, also a junior. And as we mentioned, Brian Bisconis, who had 21 points, the 5'8" senior for Coach Diego McLean and the Colonels. Now let's meet St. Mary's, the Spartans of Lynn, Massachusetts. Bella Owumi, we talked about her, the sophomore guard, already gathering attention for Division I scholarships. Number 32 is Lily Norton, the sophomore guard. Number 10 is Jillian Robertson. She's a junior forward for Coach Jeff Newhall. Number 22 is Juliana Conti. She's a senior guard. And number 34, Reese Matella, another senior forward, rounding out the starting five for Coach Jeff Newhall and the St. Mary's Spartans. We'll take this time out for the national anthem. We'll be right back in what should be an outstanding championship game here at the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. All right, the national anthem is in the books. You are watching on the highlight guy, Jason Roby, calling all of the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures, and we've got a good one here. St. Mary's Spartans out of Lynn, Massachusetts, taking on the South Community Colonels out of Worcester, Mass. And both of these teams come in with a lot of great postseason success. They took care of their preliminary round games, and I think a lot of folks around the state will be watching this one here on the highlight guy. I want to welcome you all. Thank you for tuning in. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy New Year. News came in today that former President Jimmy Carter passed away today at 100 years of age. And I had the great opportunity to meet Mrs. Carter, Mrs. Rosalind Carter, and a super lady. And so President Carter passes away at 100 years old today. All right, 8 minutes on the clock. South Community in their red jerseys will be going left to right. St. Mary's in their white uniforms going right to left. Jump ball right in front of us. Here we go, and we are underway. Controlling the tip, St. Mary's Spartans. They'll operate a zone defense being employed in the early going by South Community. Here comes some pressure being employed. They'll pick up at half court. South Community operating in the half court. This is Charlone marked up closely by Norton. Little handoff there goes to McCollum, and they'll reset the scene. Into the corner now it comes Layton. Layton, one left-hand dribble. Charlone thought about it. This time, no thinking. Side iron, no good. Rebound will go to the Spartans, and they'll run. Back the other way is Conti. They'll kick things back out. They'll reverse the floor. Left-hand dribble into the paint it goes, trying to establish that high post play. Nothing doing. Back into the corner now. Good triple threat position, good movement here by the Spartans. Baseline dribble drive, here comes the help. No good, shot was challenged at the cup, and back the other way comes South Community. The Colonels now. Good quick hands there by Bella as it was knocked out of bounds. Doing the honors will be Layton. Now she switches it up and it'll be McCallum. Ava surveys the scene, needs to find an open player, does in Bisconis, and they'll reset their offense. Lydia gets a pick on ball. They're going to call an offensive foul on Bisconis, and it was legit. She was moving as she set that screen. So her first, the team's first, 6:52 to go, scoreless game. And now South going to pick up full court. That'll be Coach Diego's key, as they're going to switch up the defenses and a reach-in foul called by number 21, Ava McCallum. More importantly, that'll be the second team foul. 5 is the magic number to get you to the free throw line. And that'll reset at the end of every quarter. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Ball comes up top. St. Mary's circumnavigating the globe. Right-hand dribble. Up high off the glass. Gliding through the air is Bella Awumi. And she starts right where she left off the last game. 2-0. St. Mary's. Charlone handed it off. McCallum now. Marked up closely. They're trying to force her right. They do. Back to Charlone. Pick on ball. Little pick and roll up. Bisconis a little too much mustard on that hot dog. Back the other way running. And the Spartans couldn't keep it in play, as way out in front was Conti and had Metella if she could have controlled it. Spartans will fall back, pick up at the half-court stripe, just over the anchor. Lily Norton. Now here comes the trap. You got to get through it. Someone's open in the corner. Very fortunate there is South. Team out of Worcester. Trying to get back in the win column. Another pick and roll. Bisconis had to skip it across the way. Little dribble drive shot goes no. I don't think that hit anything. It's only 5 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get it up and off, and they do. And a nice make there by Gianna Estevez. So we are locked up at 2. Here comes the full court pressure being employed by South Community. Little dribble drive again, slicing. And that was number 10, Jillian Roberts, and she hits the deck hard and not getting up quickly. It looked like her legs got tangled up there on that drive. And the training staff coming out to take a look. That probably be better served to have both of those teams head to their respective benches. But and I think they're going to do just that. As unfortunately Roberts hit pretty hard, and they're looking at that left foot, left knee area. Her body kept going, and you hate to speculate, but obviously hoping the best for Jillian, as she made a nice strong drive to the basket, and it looks like they're going to get her up, and that's a good sign. We'll see if she can put some pressure on it. They're going to carry her off. Nice sportsmanship shown there by South Community. It was just a dribble drive, penetrate to the hoop, and Roberts not putting any weight, if any, on there on that left foot. So we'll take a look at her as she heads off the floor. We are locked up at 2 points apiece here, and you hate to see any injury happen ever, but that was just good aggressive play on both sides, and unfortunately it ended with that particular situation. So number 3 at the line, this is Cece McCausland Emanuel, and she will knock down the first. She'll get a second. She was, it was supposed to be Jillian Roberts' free throws, but obviously she could not take them as the training staff looks at her. 1 out of 2 for the 8th grader, but the ball goes out of bounds, and possession will be kept by St. Mary's. Both coaches yelling instructions in from their respective benches. And now the inbound play comes. Nice job. They found her all alone. She set the screen, did Metella, but she couldn't knock in the close one, and as a result, goes out of bounds. It will be South Community ball. The Colonels now going to operate in the half court. We'll see if they jump up on that trap. Here it comes once again. And they were ready for it this time. Nice bounce pass across the way. She lost the handle briefly. Nice bounce. Here comes another trap. If they're not careful, they do a nice job of avoiding it. They skip past it across the way. The passes aren't as crisp, but they are. And a nice job there by Charlone knocking it off the foot of St. Mary's defender. As it is, 5 seconds on the shot clock, and they've been no closer than the three-point line. So a victory here for St. Mary's as they get to within 5 seconds. Going to have to take a shot from way downtown. And they don't get one off. Shot clock violation. That's just fantastic defense there by the St. Mary's Spartans. They didn't come away with a steal, but they made life miserable and created a turnover. Vascones hits the floor pretty hard there. Good hustle. Came with the long arm, the defensive back long arm that knocks the ball right down to the floor. St. Mary's now operating in the half court. This is Cece. She had her pocket pick. Got the ball up, and all alone and underneath is Charlone, and she is in the books. And it was a steal at half court, but number 21, Ava McCallum. And McCallum fed Charlone, and it is a 4-3 game at this point. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here on the Highlight Guy, and please stay up to date with all of the Highlight Guy's upcoming live streams. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games that you want to see. Just go to YouTube, search the Highlight Guy, and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. If you like what you're seeing and hearing with our live stream and you think you'd like to advertise with the Highlight Guy, or you just want more information, please contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. Championship game here at the Edmund Murphy Classic, and we're taking a look on the sideline right now at that injury, and looks like they got the shoe off and maybe some ice on the affected area. Hopefully nothing too significant for Jillian Roberts. That's the story so far. She drove to the hoop hard. And came up injured. So, as it is, St. Mary's, the Spartans in their white uniforms going right to left against the South Community Colonels in their red uniforms. They tried for that backdoor cutter, fortunate to get it back there. Nice bounce pass down on the baseline. Bella Aoumi was there. She couldn't put it home, but got hacked in the act. She'll head to the line for a pair of free throws. That foul is going to go against Zulili Lopez. That's her first personal. So Aoumi will head to the line for two. She goes around the rim on the first. She'll get a second. Conti will check out, and Janae Holmes, the eighth grader, will check in. One out of two for the sophomore guard. And here comes the pressure. They get it in the middle, ball stolen, pretty bounce pass, and hitting the deck hard was Bella, and she gets hacked. And that foul will go against Maddie Layton. That's her first personal. More important, 5 team fouls against South Community, so they'll be in the bonus the rest of the way. Acoustic shadows here in the gym, as knocking down the first one is Aoumi. Bella will get a second. Charlie Green getting her first action as heading to the bench is Reese Metella. Green, just a freshman. She had 15 points in the first game of this tournament. 2 out of 2 this time for Bella. She's got 5. 6-4. And it will be a turnover. Charlone couldn't keep the handle, and it'll go back over to St. Mary's. So the Spartans forcing the action here, coming away with some free points. Cece from the right side between the legs gets back up top to Norton. Norton, bounce pass, high post on the elbow. Charlie, bounce pass down low now. Reversal up and under, and are you kidding me? Bella Owumi making it look easy. Right hand dribble, they come into the middle. Got to be careful to stay out of those trapped areas, and here comes a trapped area, and a nice job. Nice bounce pass there, a little jump stop in the lane, and no foul called. Nice job of challenging it to cut by Green, and back the other way come the Spartans. 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. Cece now, down into the corner, it goes to Bella. Bella looking for help, skip pass across the way. The little runner in the lane, no, it was a good look for Holmes. She couldn't get it to go, and here comes Bisconis. Bisconis gives it up, looking for a give and go. Charlone, not shy, downtown Yahtzee. And a three-point shot hit by Charlone. But I don't think Coach Diego McLean was happy about something. He called timeout to talk it over. As is 49 seconds left in this timeout, it has been all that and a bag of chips in the early going of this one, exactly as we thought it would be. These two heavyweights going back and forth at one another. Are you looking to play sports in college? If the answer is yes, then let the Highlight Guy help you get noticed and recruited. We create highlight videos, we film sporting events, and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star. So let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. You are watching the Highlight Guy here from the Drake-It-Mitty court. The Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. We saw a good one in the first game. It was the Tingsboro Tigers defeating the host Lady Middies 53-39. And this is the championship game of this tournament. Spartans now. Little baseline jump shot is long. Good job boxing out there by number 10, Gianna Estevez. She's given up a good 6 or 7 inches there and skied for that rebound. Nice skip pass. Here comes the challenge up top. Bisconis now bounce pass to the high elbow. Couldn't get it to roll. But I think what happened there potentially is Bella went out of bounds, came back in, did not establish herself, and was the first one to touch it. So possession will go to South. So the officials will talk about that very thing, and I'm relatively certain that that's going to be the call. She touched it, went out of bounds, came back in, and was the first to touch it. And as a result, they'll get the ball back. Into the corner it goes. Baseline dribble drive. And we're going to get a nice quick move there by Estevez, and Gianna was fouled going to the cup. That's going to be Norton's first foul and just the team's first foul. So they have 3 to give here. Got to get it in bounds. Comes on the bounce pass. They find Charlone back up top. And they'll reset the scene. Estevez now gave it up to Charlone. Here comes the double. It's a kick, but no call because it wasn't purposely kicked. And just defense being employed here by St. Mary's. They're playing like their hair's on fire out there, folks. That's our first hair on fire reference, Steve, the entire tournament. But look at, we are 13 seconds left on the shot clock. And now 7. Charlone, pick on ball, doesn't use it. Another pick on ball, and another bounce pass gets stolen. A very frenetic pace here being employed. Downtown, three-point shot, Yahtzee! And Owumi knocks down a triple. It's another Boston three-party happening here at Drake High School. And another steal. Bodies hit the deck. And another. And it's a scrum. St. Mary's will get possession. And two teammates dove into each other trying to get that one. Think possession's important in a game like this? You betcha. 11-7. St. Mary's up top. Low block now. Skip pass to the other side. Green looking for that post play. Turnaround jumper. Long. No. Good rebound by Layton. And she'll give it up. Back the other way. Comes South Community. Bounce pass. Well done. Unselfish play. No foul call. Nice job of harassment there by Bella. Maybe got a piece of it. And they're going to call, I think they're going to call Ava McCallum on that foul. And if so, that's going to be her second. And that's going to be a cheap one, as it's going to put St. Mary's on the free throw line. They're 80-plus feet away from the bucket. And any foul from that point forward just gives them freebies. Many of the folks here clearly contemplating what I've just said because it's grown deathly quiet. Bella steps onto the line. She'll get a pair. This is a rule that changed nationally a couple of years ago, or last year. 5 fouls and you're in the bonus. Bella knocks down the first. Bella has 11. She goes 1 out of 2. They're going to say that ball went off of a Spartan hand, so it'll be the Colonel's ball. Charlone gets it. Take their time. Nice job. Here comes a little more pressure, and they do a good job of handling it. This is Kimani Franklin now. Left-hand dribble up top. Here comes the trap. Bounce pass to Charlone. They had the low block open, and she was calling for it, was Lopez. Late help getting over there. 12 seconds, 11 on the shot clock. Now she's open. Power jump up and can't get it to go. But they finally found the 6-foot senior forward down on the low block and tried to take advantage of it. That'll be Norton's second, the team's second, but it'll be 2 shots for Lopez. Lopez calmly knocks down the first. She'll get a second. And Cece will check in, and Lily will check out with the 2 fouls. Back iron, no. 1 out of 2. Rebound gathered in there by Cece. She'll run. Right-hand dribble over half court. Being harassed there by Franklin. Bella comes over to help. Here comes the double team. They skip past it across the way. Downtown at the buzzer. That would have been quite the Yahtzee exclamation, but as it is, we'll head to the second quarter. Your score, the St. Mary's Spartans 12 and the South Community Colonels 8. You are watching on the Highlight Guy. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
We are back here at the campus of Drake High School, home of the Middies. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures. It is a 12-8 lead for the ladies from St. Mary's, the Spartans out of Lynn, Massachusetts, enjoying a 4-point advantage against the South Community Colonels out of Worcester. And we were treated to a good preliminary, or a good first round game by both of these teams as they advance here to the finals. This one for all the marbles. Want to catch everybody up to date that Kaylee Meyer of Drake and Alana Anderson out of Tingsboro were two of the all-tourney members from that first game that you saw here tonight, that Tingsboro beat Drake in that consolation game. And this one is for all the marbles here in the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. Charlone, they're going to try to jump her here, and they do. Ball goes off of some bodies and is stolen. This is number 22, Juliana Conti. She gave it up to Holmes. Holmes now, left-hand dribble on the low block. Nice job underneath, was challenged, and following it up there was number 11, Bella Owumi, and she is just everywhere the ball is. That ball going to go off of Franklin, rolling out of bounds. So another turnover. St. Mary's will take over just to our left here, high atop the bleachers in the Drake Gymnasium. Cece now being pestered there. Good defense by Franklin, and Franklin picks a pocket and comes away with the goods. Bounce pass. Charlone now. They're going to come trap her. Now they come get Franklin. All kinds of reaching going on. And they're going to call a travel on Franklin. She had a jump stop there, and on that jump stop, her feet may have dragged just a touch. And now South Community will fall back. 6-point advantage for the St. Mary's Spartans. Bella, skip pass across the way with authority. Back up top it comes. Holmes, right-hand dribble check there by Franklin. Bounce pass at the high post. Matella now gave it back up. Bounce pass on the low block. Bella, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Little fadeaway Kobe style, too hard. And coming down with the rebound is Charlone. Charlone looking. Nice bounce pass. Franklin, into the corner it goes. Jump stop. Nice job of reversing. Wide open look. Yahtzee! And a triple knockdown there by Maddie Layton. 14-11 now. Cece goes by Franklin. Holmes back up to Cece. Left-hand dribble. And that defense just parted like the Red Sea. Came over to contest, but a nice make there by Janae Holmes, the 8th grader. Lopez was coming over to help, but got there maybe a half a second late. It was a good read by Holmes to see the opening. Charlone circumnavigates the globe with the dribble. Needs some help. Finds it on the low block. Little pull-up jumper in the paint is no good. It bounces around, and Conti comes away with the board. Back and forth we go. Into the corner now. Cece, bounce pass. Looking for Bella on the baseline, and she gets hit hard, hits the deck, but was fouled in the act. She'll head back to the line. That one's going to go against Maddie Layton. That's her second and the team's first of the second quarter. 5:18 to go here in the first half. Side iron, no. So Bella Owumi misses the first. She'll get a second. Looks like Lily Norton will check back in. Cece will get a break. Bella misses both of them. And going to go out of bounds trying to get that offensive rebound. It was a good effort by Conti, but she couldn't keep her feet. So possession will go back to South Community. Going to try to avoid that trap. Here it comes. Got to get it over that. They don't get a 10-second violation. So it goes quickly. You really need help from your mid-court players coming back into the frame, try and defeat that. 16-11. Nice pass down on the low block, an unselfish play. And another great effort there by number 11, Bella Owumi. First, she was unselfish and dealt it to Metella. Metella couldn't finish. Bella got the rebound, and she got hacked, and she'll head back to the line once again. That foul's going to go against Gianna Estevez. That's the junior's first. And Bella misses the first. She'll get a second. She was 4 out of 6 in the first quarter, 0 for 3 so far here in the second. Knocks down the second, 1 out of 4 in the second quarter. Here comes that trap. South Community got to figure out how to handle this and where the open lanes are. That pass kind of hangs. It's a 4-on-2, and getting back into the frame late was Lily Norton. She stuck her hands out there, and it ended up going off of a Colonel hand. So unfortunately for South, they had a 4-on-2 opportunity there and couldn't come away with any points. Into the corner once again. Oh, nice ball fake, pull-up jumper, no. No call. Coming in from the backside was Bella, kept it alive. Downtown Yahtzee. Janae Holmes knocks down a triple. Got to be cognizant of that 10-second violation. Got to get over. They do. Here comes the trap. Went off of the knee of Conti. A couple more subs will check in for South Community. It'll be Bisconis and Estevez. Into the corner it goes now. Nice pass to Brian underneath. And I'll tell you what, Maddie Layton with a pretty pass to Bisconis. They've held her in check pretty good. She only has 2 points so far on the night. We're going to get a travel call. Green will check in for Metella. 20-13. St. Mary's by 7. 3:46 to go in the first half. A little conversation being had now by Coach Diego McLean and one of the officials. So Maddie Layton, to do the honors, gets it over to Charlone. And they get it over, they break it, and they find in the corner it was exactly what they wanted, but the pass, a little too much mustard on that hot dog. And on that one, Estevez would have had to have been 7 feet tall to bring that one down. Left hand dribble now by Norton. Here came the pressure, and luckily Bella came over to help out. Little dribble drive, nice bounce pass to Green and in. And Green made a game of that in the preliminary round. Nice job, and good job of breaking the pressure. Now settle in to your half court if you're South Community. Downtown, Charlone, no, going in, and the rebound, Bisconis looked like she may have been hacked in that one. No call, but it went off of the mitts of a couple of hands for St. Mary's. Got to get it in. There are a lot of stagnant feet. Would have been wise to just go up with it instead of dribbling or looking back towards the paint. Into the land of the Giants. Can't get it to go. Bisconis kick out long, too. No good. Brian right where she needs to be for that rebound. And she's got 4 here in the second quarter. 7-point advantage now, 22-15 for St. Mary's. At the elbow, kick out, downtown, short, and Brian gets the rebound. Looking for help here is Layton. She didn't want the sole responsibility of doing all the dribbling. And we're going to get a foul there on the baseline. I think that one's going to go against number 21, Janae Holmes. That's her first. So some more substitutes coming in for each team. On the foul, the shot clock will reset. Brian comes out to get it. Hands it off to Charlone. Pick on ball coming. We'll see if they get the switch they want. They get it back up top. They'll set up. Leighton to Brian. Brian, Basconis on the low block. Turnaround, shot, and a pretty make with the left. And she's got the last 6 points for South Community. 22-17 now. Norton marked up closely. They find Bella. Bella using that pivot foot to keep her position. Cece now looking to trying to find Green on the low block. Now she comes up to the high post. Dribble drive. The lefty in the lane is up and good. Lily Norton showing good body control going high off the glass. Crossover dribble there. Charlone. She handed it off to McCallum, who gave it right back. Little two-player game going on now. 67 seconds to go in the first half. Looking for help. Finding it there in Estevez. Gianna. I think we're going to get...
There are 2 fouls. First on 32, Williams Norton for third.
So Norton will get her third. I think they're calling fouls on both teams. So Basconis will pick up the foul, as will Lily Norton. So interesting there where the official calls fouls on each team. Possession, I believe, stays with South Community. No, I guess they're going to say it goes to St. Mary's. So interesting turn of events there. Yeah, it's going to be South Community ball because it was their ball before the turnover, before any shot. The question is, does the shot clock reset? And apparently it will, although we're checking right now at the scorer's table. So each team picks up a foul, but, 8 seconds now on the shot clock. So, okay, it was at 35, now it's at 8. Bounce pass into the lane, going into the lane of the Giants. Turnaround jumper, no, side iron, rebound, up and good. But they say no, it did not touch the rim. I thought maybe it grazed it. I thought Gianna Estevez may have gotten it, but no. So no points there. 7-point advantage for St. Mary's. Holmes now got it back over to Cece, who got it to Bella. Bella, crossover dribble, looking for a pick on ball. She'll just fire it up. Side iron, no. And Charlone comes the other way. Right-hand dribble. Got to be careful on that carry. McCallum back to Charlone. Looking to see some movement down on the low block. Charlone's not shy. She fires from way downtown. And it's an air ball, 24-17, 13.7 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Got to come help the inbound. They do. CC now with 10 seconds to go in the first half. Kick out. Downtown. Back iron, no. Got to go up with it quickly. And they can't get a shot off. We're going to head to intermission here. Your score. St. Mary's Spartans 24, the South Community Colonels 17. We are locked up in a good one. You are watching On the Highlight Guy. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back with second half action right after this.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guide can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguide.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguide.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the campus here at Drake High School. Halftime is in the books. Your score, the St. Mary's Spartans out of Lynn, Massachusetts, have 24 points, and the South Community Colonels out of Worcester, Mass, have 17. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. You're watching on the highlight guy. I want to welcome all of our friends from Lynn, from Worcester, Drake, Tingsboro, and all the other surrounding areas that are taking this tournament in. Hope you had a fantastic holiday. Wishing you all a happy new year. News came down today that former President Jimmy Carter passed away at 100 years old. And good life there for former President Carter. As I mentioned, I had the good fortune of meeting Mrs. Carter way back in 1979. That makes me, how old, you ask? Well, never mind. All right, 8 minutes on the clock. St. Mary's in their white uniforms, South Community in the red. Possession goes to St. Mary's. It was Bella Owumi with 14 in the first half, and Basconis with 6 for South Community to lead their scores. Empty possession there, and skying to knock that ball out of the sky was Bella, who came into the scene late. Foul line extended now. Good pressure defense employed by South Community. Bounce pass into the low post. Drive, skying up, couldn't get it to go. And that one going to go off of, I think it was either Lopez, potentially Estevez. And it will be St. Mary possession. Got to be careful how many possessions, how many chances you give the St. Mary's team, and it was overthrown and back the other way quickly. Up, too hard off the glass. Following it, though, couldn't get it to go. And a third opportunity here for South Community. Can they come away with a three-pointer? No. And the rebound goes to Bella. She'll take matters into her own hands and puts the brakes, and they fly right by. Janae Holmes over to Conti. Conti finds Bella on the low block. Double team came, now the triple team, and it was stolen there. Back the other way come the red and white of the Community Colonels. South Community, downtown. Oh, I thought it was a Yahtzee. That's how close it looked, but it missed everything, went over the top. Rebound gathered in by Norton, and she'll slow the pace down. Janae Holmes now. Now they work it around. Holmes on the low block. Back up top, and they'll reset the scene. Bella skips it across the way to Juliana. Juliana gave it up. This is Holmes. Bounce pass, low block. All 5 members touched it. And an up and under by Reese Matella. Almost got it to go, but she was hacked in the act. She'll head to the free throw line. And that one's going to go against Lopez, the 6-footer. And that'll be her second. And it's the team's second as well. Nice make there by the senior forward. Calmly knocks down the first. She's in the scoring column. 2 Colonels out, 2 Colonels in. 1 out of 2 for Matella. Gianna got the rebound. Charlone off the right side. Here comes the double team into the corner. Nice pass into Bisconis. She forces the issue, has the ball slightly blocked. Charlone thought about it, if only for a second. Estevez loses her footing, and the ball gets stolen by Holmes. And now Bella using the right-hand dribble. A little push there. To the right elbow. And a nice make there by Reese Matella. And she's got 3 points here in the third quarter. Nice job of handling the pressure. All alone downtown, in and out. It was a great look. Estevez just couldn't knock it down. That's exactly the kind of look you're going for. And a timeout called by Coach Jeff Newhall. St. Mary's will head to the bench and talk things over. Right now it is a 10-point advantage for the Spartans. And that will give us a chance to talk to you about real estate. Because after all, isn't that why you're watching tonight? You want to know about real estate? Sure. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb at thedowgroup.com. Also want to talk to you about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting and consulting services for student athletes and their families. So if you're looking for guidance in the process for playing lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can help provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. That's Bouvier Prepare. You are watching the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic here from the campus of Drake High School, and you are watching on the highlight guy. Jason Roby and Steve Cody bringing you all the action from the campus of Drake High School. Bella now, right hand, little Euro step, tried to force the action, couldn't get it to go. And coming away with the rebound once again was St. Mary's. Kick out Cece, crossover in the paint at the elbow. Ball was tipped away, and diving for it was Franklin. And she gets fouled, so hustle is rewarded. Now I think they're saying it was a foul or a backcourt. They're saying backcourt, but Coach Newhall was saying that ball was tipped. So he'll come over and have a conversation. They'll exchange pleasantries. One can only assume. All right. Maddie Layton gets the ball in. Nice bounce pass, but it was stolen back by Holmes. So anything you can do, I can do better. And now it's going to be Franklin. That's her first, but it's the team's third. So now you have to be careful if you're South Community. One more foul to give, and then you're sending St. Mary's to the line. Cece from beyond the stripe to the right side. Bella gets it back over to the left. Nice bounce pass underneath. Good quick hands there. Going to get a travel call by Maddie Layton. It was a good steal. Good quick hands there by South Community. You get a shoe being tied here. I said I've always been a big believer in Velcro for a reason, Steve. I'm going back to that joke. I used it in the opening round as well. St. Mary's now. Good offensive set there. Reese Matella knocks it home off the glass. And a steal. And suddenly Janae Holmes and the St. Mary's Spartans start to pull away. It's 31-17. Timeout being called by head coach Diego McLean. He's going to talk things over. You can't get sloppy with the basketball against a team like this St. Mary's Spartan team. They are very explosive, ranked 4th in Massachusetts for a reason. They got here by beating Drake at 60-39 a couple of nights ago. In the first round game, this South Community Colonels team beat Tingsboro 50-25. And if you're tuning in just now, well, you missed a great game. The first one saw the Tingsboro Tigers defeat the Drake Lady Middies in our first game here this evening. The all-tournament team members were Kaylee Meyer of Drake and Alana Anderson from Tingsboro. This one here, the championship trophy to be awarded at the conclusion of this one. We got a good glimpse of that championship trophy down in the corner. It looks like the NCAA championship trophy down on the table there. I know Steve will probably try to get a shot of that at some point here. All right, South Community ball underneath the basket. They got to get it in and break this pressure. Nice bounce pass. Whoa. Pull-up jumper and a nice make there by Gianna Estevez. And I learned two things on that possession. Jana Estevez has a pretty jumper on the baseline, and Bella Aumi could probably be a great high jumper in track and field. Bella missed that opportunity. Back the other way comes Charlone. Contact, no whistle. Hitting the deck hard. Boy, they're battling for it. Going to call a travel call. Brian Bisconis had a good look at it on the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Ball floats in the middle. Bella, skip pass, one-hand variety. Cece, no. Rebound. Gobbled up there. That was Reese. Good body control by Matella, and she's having a fantastic third quarter. She has 7 of the 9 points in the third frame. Crossover dribble by Charlone. Nicely done. Into the baseline it goes. And they tried to force it onto the block. Bodies hitting the deck. And I think I'm not sure what the call is. So that's going to be Ava McCollum's third. I think she's going to get called for the push. The official explaining it to Coach McLean. He can't believe it. Not sure I can either. Although it did happen. I heard the whistle. Into the corner. Cece thought about it. They feed the low post. Nice move on the block. Drop step, just like you teach it. And Bella has her first bucket of the second half, 16 total. And Coach McLean wants to call timeout and talk things over as the lead has ballooned to 35-19. 2 points to show for this third quarter. And part of that has been fantastic defense by the St. Mary Spartans. And now a disagreement of sorts taking place in the home of the Middies. So I'm not sure, was it a technical foul called, Steve? I was busy juggling chainsaws up here, so it appears that technical foul has been called. Green will calmly knock down the first. She'll get a second. She's got 3 so far, going for .4. 1 out of 2 for the freshman. And possession will stay with St. Mary's. So first technical called. Lily Norton to do the honors. Needs some help. Finds Green. We had a buzzer sound, but could have been my ears playing tricks on me. Cece, right-hand dribble, tried feeding the post, stepping into that lane was Charlone, and she'll get on her Pontiac and ride. Charlone thought about it. Looked like she had a seam at first. Bisconis gave it up to Gianna. Gianna now right-hand dribble. A lot of stagnant feet here. South Community taking their time in this half-court possession. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Going to get a call on the floor. So CC McDowell Emmanuel will get the foul. That's her first personal. Just the first team foul against St. Mary's. Charlone now. Here comes the double team. Tried to find someone in the corner. They're going to say a Spartan tipped it. And possession will stay with the Colonels. Doing the honors will be McCollum. Bisconis now, the recipient of that inbound pass. Crossover, dribbles into trouble, dribbled right into that trap. Got to be careful. Charlone now reverses the floor. And they'll set the scene. Estevez, using that left foot pivot, gets a pick on ball, looking for Bisconis, but was not clearly open enough to drop that pass in. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Charlone, no. Rebound, nice job on the glass by Estevez, and the possession stays alive. And because of it, Charlone knocks down the triple. So a good work on the glass by Jana Estevez. Charlone had a second crack at it, knocked it down 36-22. 14-point advantage, 63 seconds to go here in the third frame. Good quick hands now by Franklin. Spin move, Bella, jump stop. My goodness. I would tell you it reminds me of my playing days, but I would be lying. Hard to score from the bench. All right, right shot up, no good. Lead pass finds its way into the hand. Oh! Oh! Oh, my goodness. That was Janae Holmes. Little ball fake, two-step. How you doing? 40-22. And a nice take to the rack there by Kimani Franklin. Freshman guard did a nice job as Cece gets called for her second, team second. Franklin front irons the first. She'll get a second, but Kamani, a good strong take to the rim. 1 out of 2. Matella will come out, Green will come in. And now South Community, it looks like, they're going to take Franklin out. And now you've got some full court pressure being employed here by South Community. It's handled. Pull-up jumper is good. And good transition getting down there and making that shot. And that will do it for the third quarter. It was a barrage as the St. Mary's Spartans exploded in that third frame. And they held South Community to just 6 points. We'll head to the fourth frame, 42-23, St. Mary's Spartans on top of the South Community Colonels. You are watching the highlight guy, Jason Roby, calling all the action for you. Steve Cody's the man on the moving pictures. I want to talk to you about, if you like what you're seeing and hearing here tonight with our live stream and you think you'd like to advertise with the highlight guy, or you just want some more information about it, please contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. That's Steve at thehighlightguy.com. The Edmund Murphy Winter Classic will wrap up here in about 8 minutes. We'll have the postseason tournament. You can see the hardware that is yet to be given out at the conclusion of this one. A couple of all tournament selections, the MVP of the tournament and the championship trophy. Very similar to the NCAA championship trophy that's given out every year at all the divisions. Fourth frame, 8 minutes on the clock. Brian Bisconis gave it up. Now it's back up top to Charlone. Charlone had the last bucket for South, a three-point make in that third quarter. Nice job trying to feed Bisconis, and a nice finish by the senior. The 5'8" forward knocked it in. And she has 8 points here in this one. And that is another technical foul. I believe the second will result in an ejection. So Diego McLean, the head man, will see his evening come to an end, and probably wanted a foul on that Basconis offering. And heading to the free throw line for two and possession will be Bella Owumi. She has 18 so far, looking for 19 and 20. Front iron, no. She'll get a second. 1 for 2 for Bella, the sophomore guard. She has 19. Potentially the odds-on favorite here to win the MVP of this tournament. Should St. Mary's stay on top in this one. Lily Norton inbounds the ball, finds Bella, right back to Norton. Norton, right-hand dribble, marked closely by McCollum, and now they reverse it. So, it's going to be McCollum's 4th personal. Norton to do the honors right in front of us here. And we have a little conversation. So another technical foul called against South. I believe it's going to be against McCollum. That is her 5th. Technicals do count as personal, so that will close the book on McCallum, or rather, on Ava. And heading back to the line now is St. Mary's. Side iron on the first for, I believe it's Conti at the free throw line. It is Juliana, the senior guard. Knocks down the second, 1 out of 2 for Juliana. And so composure at this point has to be the thing that you consider the most here. If you feel like you're not going to get back into this one, you have to work on other parts of your game. Good defense by Franklin employed there against Norton. Norton handles the pressure well. Finds Bella. They're going to trap her down there, feeding back Norton. Norton, left-hand dribble at the elbow, skip pass across the way. Now it goes to Green down on the baseline. She'll dribble drive. They closed it down. Nice job offensively. They can't get it to go. Bella cleans up the mess. Skies up high. Changes the light bulb and knocks one in. 46-25, largest lead of the evening for St. Mary's. 21-point advantage. Bisconis went in hard and high off the glass, but couldn't get it to go. That's going to be Holmes' second foul. Just the team's first foul of the 4th quarter here. So Layton will take the ball out underneath. Bounce pass comes in. Nice little pull-up jumper in the lane. Too hard. It was a great look there for Estevez. Just couldn't knock it in. A good play employed there. South Community will get the ball once again. 33 seconds on the shot clock. Now 35 was a reset. So this 4th quarter taking a while to get going. Janae Holmes stepped in front of that offering and stole it. Bounce passes it over to Norton. Norton skips it across the way to Bella. They'll reset the scene. A little triangle action. Conti back to Norton. Gotta watch that forearm. Left-hand runner in the lane is no good. Bisconis with the rebound. Gets it over to Charlone. 6:10 to go in this one. Charlone, right-hand dribble, marked up closely by Holmes. Bounce pass goes to Franklin. Find Layton on the baseline. Ball gets stolen. They're running. Bisconis steps into that passing lane. And back up top it comes. Worked around. Downtown, no. And chasing it down. Great hustle there by Metella. Nice bounce pass underneath. Can't get it to go. Cleans up her own mess. Finishes strong at the cup. Bella Owumi has 5 here in the 4th quarter. She'll try to get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. That's going to be Layton's third personal foul, fourth team foul. And Zalili Lopez will check in. Back iron, no. Skying for that one was Conti. And as a result of that hustle, St. Mary's will keep possession. So 5:31 to go in this one, 48-25, 23-point advantage. We'll see how long Coach keeps his Bella on the floor. And nice pass. What a great two-player game as Lily Norton once again feeds Bella. Franklin got poked from behind, and it found its way into the hands of Bella. Downtown, three-point shot is no good. She followed her miss and didn't box her out. St. Mary's keeps possession. CC from right in front of us here on the right side. Nice pass underneath. Can't get it to go. It was a good look to Norton. Back the other way. Jump stop. Bryan, no. They're going to say she traveled. CC will come out, and Reese Metella will check back in. 4:38 to go in this one. 50-25, largest lead of the evening for St. Mary's. Franklin trying to stop the dribble penetration. Into the corner it goes. Norton. Back to Bella. Back to Norton. Two-player game. Just reading each other's minds. Nice skip pass across the way to Estevez. Oh, she gets hammered and has a chance for a three-point play. What a make there by Gianna Estevez. The 5'8" junior forward. Got hip checked by Bella. Finished it. Has a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Good control there by Gianna on that make. Back iron, no. Bella skies for that one. Quickly gets the outlet pass to Holmes. Holmes couldn't keep it in play, and back the other way comes Charlone and the Colonels. High right elbow. Basconis gave it up, and now she got it back. Looking for someone. They're going to try to feed the low block. Here comes a triple team down on the box. There's going to be a foul called. They're going to call it on number 32, Lily Norton. That's her fourth. The team's third. So another foul to give if you are St. Mary's with 3:37 to go. Nice pass to Bryan. They're going to say no. They're going to, I believe they're going to call it on the floor. It's going to go against Metella. And that's just Reese's first personal foul. But the team's fourth. So the next one will put South Community at the free throw line. 3:30 to go in this one. Nice bounce pass on the give and go. Skying up over the leaping Bella goes Brian Basconis. She's got 10 and a steal there. Good pressure provided by South Community. No fight, no quit in this team. The runner, no good. Rebound, Metella, she's bothered. Bodies hit the floor. I think it's going to go against Charlone, excuse me. That's her first foul. And that is going to send St. Mary's to the line. Metella misses the first. She'll get a second. The senior forward has 7 points so far on the evening. Some big rebounds. Rattles home the second. She has 8. 3:04 to go in this one. Nice bounce pass. Good unselfish play. Dribble drive, and they're going to get a jump ball called. Possession will go to St. Mary's. And it looks like checking out will be Janae Holmes. She may have been shaken up on that last exchange. She'll get a nice welcome back from her teammates. 2:47 to go in this one. Nice pass there by LaFortin. Sophia just recently checked into the game. Sophia LaFortin, a freshman guard. She has the ball down, and she's going to give it back up to Conti. Conti now reverses field. Jump stop. Bella in the paint. Jump stop. Make. You are watching a pretty special player here, folks. And I'll tell you, may have popped a calf or something there, as this is not a good sign. She made a nice little mid-range jumper there in the key and came down, and the game stopped. Everybody holding their collective breath as Bella will get helped back to the bench. She has 27 points on the evening, and they'll go to the bench there. One of the more dominant players that we have seen, and she's in a lot of pain down there on the bench. We'll get back to the action here as South Community now. Trying to get things set up on the offensive side, and a pretty make there by number 10, Gianna Estevez. And she has 8 points. We get a foul call here. So 1:45 to go in this one, all but in the books, 53-31. Conti on the line. Knocks down the first one. She'll get a second. Juliana, the senior guard, has 4 points. Chance to get number 5. Gabby Lorenzini will check out, and number 4, Sophia LaFortin, will check back in. Conti, 1 out of 2. Skying for that one. And they're going to get a foul call against Sophia LaFortin. That's her first personal. It'll be in the bonus. And checking in for South Community is Jaliana McLean, 5'2" freshman guard. We'll get her first action. We'll head down to the free throw line and check things out. It'll be number 10, Gianna Estevez, at the line. Misses the first, she'll get a second. She's got 8 points so far on the evening, looking for point number 9. Can't get it. Rebound is battled for, and great hustle, great effort by both of those players. Look like Conti and Bisconis going at it. And I think maybe a little blood on the floor. Maybe they have to take care of an injury. They got to put someone else in, or maybe not. 1:40 to go in this one. 54-31, a 23-point advantage for St. Mary's. Bounce pass to Brian. Brian gets back out to Charlone. She's not shy, but that one was not on line, and Gianna couldn't save it. And we'll keep things right here at the conclusion of this one so we can see the post-game awards, and we'll wrap things up. Saw a couple of injuries today. We hope all those players are doing okay. Skipped across the way. She thought about it. She resets the scene, does Holmes, and gets it back up top to Norton. Now to Conti. Conti, left-hand dribble. Airmailed it, and Norton couldn't keep track of it. Bounced towards the middle of the court and out of bounds, so it'll be South Community ball. The Colonels with 61 seconds to go. Crossover dribble. Charlone was looking for Jaliana McLean, just beyond her reach, so ball will go to St. Mary's. Couple more subs coming in. Liana Estevez marking up the ball there. Ball finds its way over to number 24. That's Gabby Lorenzini. Ooh, up top, hitting the deck hard. St. Mary's ball. So a very rough and tumble type of game. Some non-contact injuries, which you always hate to see. Some physical play employed by both teams, and things got a little bit choppy at times, a little bit choppy, a little bit sloppy, and still in the early going of this season. So I'm sure both of these teams going to go back and watch the huddle film, watch the highlight guy, and find things that they can work on. Tried to feed the low block. They kick it back out, and a shot clock violation called against St. Mary's. This should be the last possession of the game. 12 seconds to go now for South Community. Charlone, right-hand dribble, gets it across the way. McLean got it into Brian. Brian can't get it to go. A nice rebound by Sophia LaFortin, and that will close the book on this one. And the 2024 Edmund Murphy Winter Classic is in the books. Your final score of this one, 54-31, St. Mary's Spartans over South Community. We will see both teams do the post-game handshake, and we can see Bella Awumi kind of limping there in the line. She is moving on her own, so that's a good sign. Hopefully just a calf strain or pull of some sort, as the teams also come and fist bump with the referees. Good to see that sportsmanship as well. Some hardware to hand out here as the officials head off the court. Nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get the all-tournament team. They'll be joining Kaylee Meyer of Dracut and Alana Anderson of Tingsboro. They were awarded their all-tournament awards at the conclusion of the first game. And we'll meet the winners of the all-tournament team from the championship game. The first place team, the second place team. Definitely some great play by all four of these teams out here today.
Where David Murphy will present our all-tournament best volleyball players.
And the Murphys are coming out, family members of Edmund Murphy.
We'd like to congratulate number 4,
Brian Biscones. She had 10 points in this one. She had a fantastic preliminary round game. So great job by Brian. She worked hard down there and provides a lot of energy for her team.
all-tournament player of the name is Janae Holmes.
And Janae Holmes getting all tournament as well. Janae Holmes had a fantastic game today, controlling the ball. She had 9 points today and a great preliminary round game in her own right a couple of nights ago.
all-around gold-style player, and that goes to St. Mary High School, number 11, Bella.
And Bella Olumi, no surprise here. She had 27 points in the title game, and I'm sure that hopefully makes her injury feel not as bad, maybe a little bit better. You know, Bella Olumi had a fantastic. We'll be hearing a lot from that young lady over the coming years. South Community Colonels out of Worcester get the runner-up plaque, and coach out there to receive that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together.
I believe that was Mary Nugent.
This year's Winter Classic, St. Mary's High School.
And now St. Mary's will come up and get their championship hardware from the Murphy family. And good to see Bella kind of holding that trophy up high as she's walking around a little bit. They'll get some pictures at half court with the coaching staff and the team and the Murphys, and well-deserved. Start to finish, really, you have to see that this is a team that will only get better as the season progresses. They'll heal what ails them. Hopefully, they had a couple of injuries out there on the floor today. Hopefully, both players will be back and up to top form by the time the regular season kicks back in. St. Mary's High School, the tournament champions here today with a 54-31 victory, rather, over South Community. And you'll have to point to that third quarter where they held South Community to just 6 points. And they came out themselves with an 18-point quarter. So that is the difference in that one, as we'll wrap things up here from the campus of Dracut High School. Every year we are treated to some fantastic basketball by teams that inevitably make some deep runs into the postseason. I'm sure not the last we'll hear of this South Community team, and obviously the team that you just saw win the tournament out of. They are all that and then some. A young team with some great senior leadership that just has athleticism, and they are firing on all cylinders. They'll have to overcome a couple of those injuries, and hopefully they'll be able to do that. Meanwhile, in the preliminary game that we saw tonight, two younger teams that are very well coached, very disciplined, and you saw a good game. It got a little away from the Lady Meaties a little bit there in the third quarter, and Tingsboro able to pull away. Well done by all four teams here over the course of the last couple of days. It's been our pleasure to call this tournament here for you from Dracut, and the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic proves again to be one of the premier tournaments in the state of Massachusetts, where you can see some good quality basketball. I want to thank all of you for watching from all around Massachusetts and New England. I'm sure a lot of folks are tuning in. I want to remind you that it is not the critic who counts, but you can always count on the critic. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy holidays. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Take care.